Episode 5, Season 3, Sample the Heat. Let's check this out.
All right, the live on-air check. So we're live right now?
Oh, yeah, check it out. Look at all our pretty little mugs right there.
Wonderful.
What I
Live on
say is
Facebook.
recorded forever. It's on the internet?
Yeah,
Long
yeah.
after I'm dead, right?
Yeah.
You can't get rid of this ever.
No,
It will be out there.
let's not talk about aliens in East Palestine.
Do a bad lip reading.
you might
Oh, the
be
bad
able to do
lip read, that is always funny, yes. Okay, anyways, Rob.
So we got episode 5, season 3, Sample the Heat, live downtown Ernest Brew Works. You know the deal. We're gonna go through 10 hot sauces, and we're gonna go through a few people tonight, which is a little different. All the people are straight from Ernest Brew Works, whether they're from South Toledo, downtown. We're gonna talk about some future locations as well while we're here. So we're gonna start off with Keith and Scott, the founders of Ernest Brew Works. How are you guys doing tonight? Cheers, by the way.
Good, I'm ready.
Drink
I like
cheers.
this. This is a great thing, Rob.
What are you
Thank
guys drinking tonight? What are you guys drinking?
Hoppy Camper for me.
I got new sincerity.
One of my faves.
Tried and true.
Absolutely, one of my faves. I walk into any local brew or any local bar, and this is sitting in the cooler or sitting on tap. I mean, it's a go-to. Like, it never disappoints. So thanks for being here. This is amazing. You guys ready to do some hot sauce?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's stick it out with number 1 right here. Jalapeno. Fed this to the mayor last week. He seemed to be okay with it. You guys will be okay with it. This is a jalapeno pepper sauce, kind of the consistency of mustard.
Oh, I can ask this question because I was asked by other people, and I really didn't really realize. What is the deal with vinegar-based sauces? Aren't most sauces vinegar-based? What else are you going to do besides vinegar?
You can brine like and do like a fermentation, almost
Okay.
like you fermentate like beer and
Yeah.
yeast and all that fun
So
stuff.
lacto fermentation, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you're gonna do a salt water. Dump your ingredients in, like your garlic, your onions, your peppers.
Okay, now
Let
you
them
guys
sit.
got a lot of them at the
We're gonna put an
beginning.
airlock on a little, like 1 gallon, 10 gallon, however many.
Okay.
How much sauce you're gonna do?
Okay, so this is the most mild of the evening, right? Okay.
Yeah. Nobody should have a problem eating a dozen wings on this, and if you do, you probably think ketchup's hot.
Okay. That was fairly, yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the beginnings of Ernest Brew Works. Like, when did you guys start? What brought it? There's some dogs in the house tonight.
Keith, what would be the start? The mashers?
Yeah. So Scott and I met in a homebrew club here in town, the Glass City Mashers,
Right on.
and at homebrew club meetings, people bring beers to share.
Oh, yeah.
And we both respected each other's handiwork, and we started brewing beers together. Because if somebody has equipment to make 10 gallons of beer, it's the same amount of cleanup. And so if you can combine if you can do a 10-gallon batch, each go home with 5 gallons, then
It's a win-win,
yeah,
right?
yeah, half as much cleaning up is required. And so we started brewing together, and over the course of a couple of years, decided it was time to put the pieces together.
Awesome. And Ernest Brew Works was born.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And then that started off the South Toledo location, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was a tough search. I thought the search would be easier for a building. Before I was a business owner, you're driving around Toledo, you see all these empty buildings all over the place. So I thought, boy, when it gets, when we're going to open up our business, we had a certain parameters, find a building. I thought we'd have all these buildings to choose from. It was not that many buildings when it really got down to it. Mainly because we needed one thing, which was cheap rent.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, a lot of our operation is making beer as a manufacturer. It's not like some of these locations that pay a lot of rent because they're in a high traffic area and stuff. We really needed to pay cheap rent, and that was the hard one to find. A big enough place. Also, we were looking for growth. We knew when we opened Ernest, we opened up just that small portion of that building we're in, and we knew we'd want to grow. And the building we ended up getting into in South Toledo had this other half that was empty. So we knew we'd want to grow into that, and we did. So now we have the whole 5,000 square foot building.
That's amazing. That's amazing. You are what you are today. Like I see your beers as far. I mean, across the border, I see Ernest stuff. So, which is really cool.
That is cool.
So, Beautiful. Let's go on to sauce number 2.
Yeah, because that first one, Robbie, that first one was pretty mellow.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it is mellow.
Yes.
It is mellow.
I saw you wipe your brow though, Scott.
Uh-oh. Getting called
That
out.
was just one of these
Call-outs
wild,
for the peanut
long
gallery. Early.
eyebrows.
Early.
Yes.
Sauce number 2. Butt plug relief hot sauce.
That whole name confuses me.
I
I'm not a butt plug person, but if you need a relief from it, then why are you going to use one? I mean,
look at that label. That's pretty rough.
it is. It's not safe for.
But it's only sauce number 2. I think the label's hotter than the sauce. So
Okay.
this is something you bring to your boss, and like he's got a stick in his whatever. You know what I mean? Like here, you need.
Definitely a good
You know.
gift for an office party, right?
Yeah, right. But it actually tastes good. It actually tastes good. Does ramp up in heat a little bit.
Okay. What pepper is prominent in this one? Does it even say on the label, Rob? Do you know?
I don't think so. It's just like a pepper blend.
Okay.
I get a lot of black pepper out of this. Probably a touch of.
Whoa.
I get a touch of like maybe some cayenne, maybe.
Ooh, I
But
like that.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. So you guys are heavily involved with Beer and Bacon Fest.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. What's going on? When is it? Like, what do we
Actually-
expect? I like beer, and I really like bacon. So
Keith and I both go way back with the Beer and Bacon Fest because Keith and I were officers of the Glass City Masters Homebrew Club. And I've known Peter Uvagi for years, which is a famous Hungarian in Toledo. He is Hungarian. He's from Hungary. He's one of the people that came here during the revolution, or I don't know, all this sort of stuff. Whatever it was, they had to come here and fleeing the communists is what it was. Oh, anyway, Peter got a hold of me.
we might have a technical difficulty here. Hold on. We're gonna pause this for just a second.
Isn't that your nephew dog?
Yeah. It's my nephew dog.
I can keep talking, right?
Yeah, you can keep talking.
Because people are listening. No, anyways, Peter Uvagi, I've known him for a little bit of years. He got a hold of me because he wanted to do a fundraiser for his club, the Hungarian club, and he heard about these craft beer fests. I thought, yeah. At the time, I did not own Ernest Brewworks, but I was involved with the Glass City Mashers, and Keith and I were officers there. So anyways, said, yeah, we'll help you out. My homebrew club can help you out, and it's still a relationship today with the homebrew club. And I think this is the 7th year. It's hard to really count because we don't count the COVID years, so we didn't have it then. So I think it's like the 7th time. Anyways,
It's hard to count those years.
It's Saturday, June 17th. Is Father's Day Eve. We moved it to there. We used to have it in May, but then we moved it to June. It's actually a pretty cool thing. And it's not that expensive to go to like some of these beer fests. It's mostly all local beers. And beer is just a matter of math whenever you do that. We always set a budget, like we're going to get like 400 people there. 400 people need X amount of samples. Samples are X amount of ounces. And then so on and so on. Anyways, it's going to be 45 different beers.
Wow.
Probably 15 different breweries. Yeah.
Wow, 15 different breweries, all from this area, right?
And the bacon. The
And the
Hungarians love bacon. That's what it was. That's what this is really
Now, is
based
the
around.
bacon coming from this area too, just like the beer?
I believe they
bacon.
get it from a specialty vendor in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a Hungarian community in Cleveland. Yeah.
Yeah, and so they have a sweet one, they have a regular one, and they have a hot one.
Ooh, hot bacon.
And
Oh, it's hot.
they
It's ghost pepper.
grill them right on skewers.
Yeah.
Like chunks of bacon, like
Well, no, strips.
Oh,
like
strips, so-
Big, nice, long, thick cut strips right on a skewer. And they're like, what, $1 a piece or something?
A couple
So you
bucks.
just get like
Yeah,
a fistful of
it's
bacon
thick.
on
It's
sticks
thick, yeah.
and beer. It's a great thing. And then they do the Hungarian-inspired dishes, the hunky turkey, and my favorite's the hunky hot dog.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for a hot dog. Me and your bartender were talking about the hot
So
dogs.
it's all the hunky
Well, they
turkey
do a good job.
toppings on a hot dog.
And you said, when is this? I'm gonna
June
have
17th, this Saturday. Tickets are on sale now. Facebook's the best place to find it. Or any kind of search you'll do. Beer and Bacon Fest Toledo, Beer and Bacon Fest Hungarian Club, you'll find it.
awesome. Beer and Bacon Fest. This sounds fantastic. I'm
It's
gonna
pretty
be
much. What else do you need?
there.
Beer and bacon.
That's it.
An Uber driver.
An Uber driver.
Yes.
And yeah.
Yes.
DD.
It's a
DD
nice
all day.
fest, and I'm on the committee for it still, and we're turning it up this year. We're going to invite some other breweries from a little bit out of the area. There's one called Immigrant Son. Immigrant Son is out of the Cleveland area, and they are actually Hungarian, first generation Hungarians here. So
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm getting text messages that the camera got bumped. Hold on.
Uh-oh. So who's it focused on? Nobody?
No, it's centered. We're good.
All right.
We're good. So, all right, that leads us to sauce number 3.
Yes.
We got Ohio Hot. This is Chef Lawson's creation out of Toledo Spirits. If you guys want a bottle of this, I think they still have some. It's got this sweet heat, like smoky flavor. Again, another one I can just
So
easily.
that's made right here in Toledo.
Right here in Toledo.
Okay.
Super local. I've got 3 locals on the.
It looks like they used one of the Toledo Spirits liquor bottles to package it.
Right. Looks like a glass flask.
Yes. That's just, I need a little less than Keith got, I think. Now, I was going to bow out after 3 wings. I'm going to stick to that. And then we got different earnest folks that will take over after me. I did this whole thing. I did all 10 wings. I'm not a hot wing person or hot sauce person. I mean, not this much hot sauce. But I did manage to make through all 10 last time. And it was good. I mean, I could taste stuff and I could get different peppers. But about hot sauce number 7, it just got like, it was,
Yeah.
it was.
No, I commend you. You went through. I think you were the season opener of season 2.
Yeah.
When we very first did it down here downtown.
Okay, this is fairly hot. Yeah.
That was touching you a little bit.
It's a very tasty one.
It's tasty though. It's like, I'm probably gonna go home and eat whatever leftover wings I have from today.
No, for anybody that doesn't like a lot of hot sauces or really not know much about hot sauce, I'm telling you, these are all different. These aren't just like the same flavor profile. These are distinctly different.
No, absolutely, absolutely. And I think honestly, I think they have a whole lot of flavor until we get to like them back 3 like. Going forward with Ernest Brewworks, we've got a Westgate location opening up
Yes.
in the very near future.
Yep, couple weeks. Yeah.
No kidding, in a couple
yeah.
of weeks.
Yeah. Yes, a couple weeks it's going to open Westgate. I like to say we call it Westgate because that Westgate area is really going to be exploding now. They tore down those 2 giant, ugly stores.
The old Sears and
Yeah, and Elder Beerman.
Yeah.
I know exactly. Yeah, so they tore those. They're tearing down Elder Beerman soon. Anyways, the developers got this great idea. It's going to be this really cool shopping area. And we're involved in that. I've always liked that area. That area has been very nice to me. I like it. There's a lot of good shopping. But we're right across the street from Cricket West, from Calvino's. If you walk out Calvino's, look across the street, there's a Vito's Pizza there, and there's a little shopping center that no one ever really noticed. There was a lot of medical stuff there. In fact, Jim has been coming on. He used to work there whenever he worked for ProMedica. So I asked him about that.
oh yeah, all right.
Yeah,
perfect,
Jim's like,
perfect.
hey, I used to take a dump in that toilet. It's like, it's still there. Anyways, so we took over this coolest place. I'm telling you, it's the nicest build. I learned a little bit from building these other 2, and Keith and I put together something really sweet. This is a really good one. We actually got the cold. We love to serve beers as short as beer lines possible, direct draw, whatever you want to call it.
I love it.
From the cold room, you'll see the cooler wall when you go in, and the taps are connected right to it. The kegs are right behind it. But then we also got a bigger cold room we needed because we put 2 glass doors in it, just like a beer cave you'd have at a carry out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it's going to sell a lot of to-go beer for Ernest. It's going to hold the most people of any. I think like our occupancy is like 94 people.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not bad at all. So,
No, that's a good amount of people. 94.
Got a walkout patio.
Yeah. Garage,
garage
glass
door.
garage door. Yeah.
and you guys are like 2 blocks from me, so
We'll see you there, Rob.
yeah, you do a lot. Just bring Rusty down there every once in a while, and I'm there. I'm there, no
We're
problem.
going to do food trucks very sparingly. We talked to the landlord, the owner of the plaza, and he's like cool with it. But we're just about the beer, and we feel I bring food trucks into South Toledo because I really don't have any food. Keith and I, we're just beer people.
It's sort of a dead zone too there.
Yeah, I know
Right.
exactly.
For anything.
But there's Vito's and Calvino's across the street, Zingos, which Zingos makes some really good Mediterranean stuff. I mean, you can walk around. In fact, if you want to take a walk, it's not even that bad. You can walk over to QQ Kitchen is over there.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's so much walkable stuff without even
Right
having
here.
to cross what QQ is good. Yeah.
Oh.
You gotta catch them when they're open. That's difficult.
Yeah. I wish they would go back to indoor seating.
Oh, they're seating.
Are they?
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
they?
Oh, yeah,
Last time
yeah.
I went, like I had to just drive up, get the curbside pickup, and which
Well,
I'm not mad at.
COVID's over.
I know it's
Well,
over.
you should tell your sound guy.
It was over when I was picking food up, and I was just like, oh, but like I love their food, so how am I not going to go over there? But so very similar to down here. I mean, you walk out the doors here, we've got plenty of food
Oh, I know.
options down here,
Yeah, that's why
so
we
there's
don't
no
get food
need.
trucks.
Yeah,
but
you
we are
don't
going
need
to do
it.
food trucks at Westgate. We'll do them when it's kind of something special, something new. We will do Rusty's. I did talk to Russ, and I says, hey, we'll just do a couple times a year. You know, to have Rusty's at Westgate. It's not like it's going to be a regular thing. It'll be a special thing, and we post a lot on Facebook, so you'll be able to learn what we're doing from Facebook.
I can't wait. It's a couple weeks away. It's only a couple weeks away.
It's going to go fast. I know we're interviewing a lot of barkeeps tomorrow, and hiring barkeeps and training them. Yes.
Awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm going to
Well,
be
thanks,
there.
Rob.
As soon as I see the grand opening date like pop up, like I'll be there.
We'll get you there. Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So those are your guys' three. We've got what, Alec coming up next, the bartender?
Yeah, I'm going to bow out. I'm going to turn off my mic. Keith was going to stick around a little bit more.
Yeah, you gonna stick
Yeah,
around?
I'm gonna see if I can go through all of them.
Hey,
All right, I love that. I'm done.
Love you, Chief.
Alec, you're up. All right. Okay, you guys.
I'm gonna
keep
hurt
talking.
myself.
I've got my microphone off.
Is there any other like while we wait for Alec to come over here? Do we have any other like surprises, some sneak peeks of anything that's gonna pop out that we haven't heard about on social media yet?
You ever heard of a cold IPA?
Yeah.
So it's a relatively newer style in the IPA family. We are going to package a pale ale version of that style.
Okay.
So it'll be a cold pale ale.
Thank you.
Later this year. We're doing some final tweaking on the recipe for that, but we're sort of excited about it. We did a pilot batch of cold pale ale down here a couple months ago, different hop blend, but we, proven the recipe, the malt side of things, the process side, so that we can scale it up and have some cans rolling out this summer of it.
And I think that's the main thing, right? Like, especially when you start brewing in a facility like this and your production, you've got to learn how to scale those recipes up in the proper fashion. Have you guys been messing with any cryo hops lately? Or at all? 'Cause I know that's a big thing right now. I've been picking up cans left
we
and
have
right.
used it a little bit down here. And I just put together a recipe that included a small cryo hop addition into the whirlpool phase of the brewing. It's not something that I'm totally gangbusters about because they're like 3 times more expensive than regular hops.
Right.
And so do you get the return on it? As long as you gotta leverage the advertising of the cryo hop.
Right.
But yeah, we've tried them down here. Good results. Nothing. The big one is reducing total hop amount used because the cryo hops are so concentrated.
Right.
So you can actually improve batch yields quite a bit.
All right. So that's very similar. Like, you guys familiar with like Urban Artifact out of
Yeah,
Cincinnati?
yeah.
Like, they're starting to do those freeze-dried fruit things where they're
Yeah.
just cramming way more fruit. Like, I think their new one's that peach one where it's legitimately 2 peaches in every can, and those aren't big cans; they're little cans, and they're $28 like a 4-pack or something.
They're
like,
crazy, but like it's some of the greatest stuff that's being made in Ohio.
They're doing a great job as far as sours are going. Like,
Have you
Yeah.
tried their astronaut food? That's one.
that's
they
what
do.
I'm talking about. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. I haven't tried the peach one yet, so I might head over to Joseph's and pick up a pack of that because they just got it today. I think they just got the peach astronaut food one today. So the blueberry one was fantastic. It was like, and they're like 15%, 16% alcohol. Like,
They're
whoa.
strong.
All right, let's move on to sauce number 4. Welcome to the table, Alec.
Thank you.
He's a bartender. Where are you bartending normally down here, South Toledo, or just wherever they need you?
Wherever I'm needed.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'm a floater.
Floater, I hear you're gonna float over there to Westgate as well.
Yes, I am. You can catch me there on the weekends.
Oh, that's so fantastic. So, all right, we're doing my favorite sauce out of the 120 I have in the fridge after doing this show. Feel free to like put some on there. Kill the bottle if you have to. This is Steve-O's hot sauce for your butthole. For real? Is there a little left? Did you say?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a little
Okay,
left
cool.
in there.
Use as much as you want. Like, I promise this isn't gonna blow your face off. Super garlicky, like. but it is a little bit hotter than Ohio hot.
Good flavor.
Yeah, I can see why that's your favorite.
Right? Isn't that delicious?
It is a tasty one.
You can actually buy this in a gallon on Amazon. I got a gallon of hot sauce for your butthole.
You can buy everything on Amazon.
You think you can buy a whole brewery on Amazon?
Yeah,
Like turnkey?
Yeah.
probably. Yeah, yeah.
If you can sell it, for sure. I'll create an account, put one on there today.
Alec, when did you start working for Ernest?
About 2 months ago,
Whoa. He's a
roughly.
newbie.
I'm very new.
Did you work at a brewery before? Where's your beer knowledge come from? Because I know you talk about beer. I hear you talking about beer behind that bar, and you seem pretty knowledgeable.
Oh yeah, so I mean, my first start would probably be working at a liquor store, and then trying craft beer there and trying liquor, and then I took a job at Casual Pint. They have 35 beers on tap there, and I was in charge of the ordering there. I got voted for the best beer or best place to buy beer when I was there. So I mean, I felt like that's a proud achievement. So I know what the clientele likes. My stepdad started brewing, and he started teaching me, and the rest is history. And I really found a style that I really like. I really like sours for the most part.
I'm with
You can always catch me drinking a juicy IPA anywhere I go.
Yeah, juicy IPAs are fantastic. That's where I started with it. You know, I started with the pale ales with like zombie dust and all that fun stuff. I'll still enjoy a good zombie dust, but then moving right into like Enjoy By from Stone,
Oh yeah.
which they just released their 420 Enjoy By, which I'm kind of excited to get a pack of that. That was always like the favorite one of the year because they just stick a bunch of sticky hops into that, and it's still delicious. So no, glad to see you down here serving beer downtown. I'll probably see you down in South Toledo when I show up for Rusty's. I'm gonna have to show up before I come down here to get me a fun lobster roll.
Your streak at Rusty's you had going.
Yeah, I had 17 weeks straight that first year he was down there. Would have been longer than that, but I had to take a break for my birthday, which still was lobster roll heaven because I went out to Florida, Cocoa Beach, Florida for my birthday, and we ran into like 3 other food trucks that did lobster rolls down in Florida. So it wasn't that I took a break, it was just I took a break from Rusty's for like a week and then came back, and I think I knocked out another 6 weeks or something like that, which was crazy. Like, love it. It would have been a lot more than that because he's also over at the other brewery down the street from my house on Wednesdays, and he just sets up literally an hour too late for me to enjoy one because I got to go to work on Wednesdays. So, but absolutely fun. Shout out to Russ. You're doing a great job. Can't wait to see you this spring. He just posted his schedule. Looks like he's coming back to South Toledo, Ernest Brewworks. So amazing. Let's move on to sauce number 5, Halfway Point.
How you doing, Alec?
Fine.
I saw you drinking the almond milk already.
Well, I don't have a beer in front of me, so it's a little different. Working,
How
I'm
does he
being
not-
smart.
Oh, all right.
What do you want?
Oh, that delicious beer in front of you. Look how good it looks. Look how, number 2, beautiful. Hoppy
Oh,
Camper.
this one gets a little messy. This one's another local one. Fee's Fusion, right out of Toledo. It makes hot sauce out of apple butter. So this has got that. This is really sweet, but don't
Underestimate it.
Don't underestimate it. It's only 5.
Wow, you could definitely taste the apple. Wow.
Here come the heat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're gonna have to work on your bartending skills. Head. Ooh, jeez. At least I got some head for Valentine's Day.
Is there any beer with that head?
Just a smidge.
He's got to work on his hot sauce. So he's already sweating on number 5. What is he putting on? Is he putting any on it?
Oh yeah, good slob.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, tasty stuff. He's got a honey mustard that's out of control, or apple butter mustard that's out of control. Now, if you see his stuff, this was made specifically for the show, so his hot is not normally this spicy. So what's in the future for Alec with Ernest Brew Work?
Well, the future is uncertain. I mean, it just really depends on Keith and Scott what they want me to do. Right now, I'm assisting wherever need to be, so cleaning, bartending, delivering, building. I'm building a lot right now at Westgate, so just remember when you're looking at those walls, who helped? Me. So.
Wow, he's just an all-out jack of all trades, helping out the team, helping out the crew, helping out the brand.
Ask me about the Firkin 2 weeks ago.
Firkin, what'd
Oh,
you
yeah.
do? Did you mess it up or did you make it awesome?
Oh, so the bartenders at night are supposed to empty out the Firkin, and I'm like assuming that it's empty because I'm supposed to clean it. And I went to take it apart, and it just sprayed me head to toe, and it was ice cold that day, single digit, so I'm smelling like a jalapeno pepper. I mean, it's okay because I'm Mexican, so I probably, helped out back there on the farm. But overall, I dried up. It was definitely a sticky mess. I had to mop at least 3 times. But everything else was fine, just some wet socks, and at least it didn't get my eyes, you know?
Oh, yeah. That would have been beer mace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pepper one, right?
Yeah.
That jalapeno one was good. That was really good. I drank that, it was 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks, it wasn't last week, it was 2 weeks ago. I think you had it down here. Anytime you guys stick hot peppers in things, I think it's fantastic. I've got the 10 times hot habanero, New Sincerity.
Yeah.
Got a couple bottles left in my fridge right now. Should probably drink it because it was the best drink fresh, right? But,
yeah.
so, I don't know. Those are delicious.
Those are a little crazy.
They're crazy, but they're fun to play with people out here. Like when we did it, we were streaming from over there on the other side of the tap room, and people were like, "Oh yeah, I'll take a habanero's New Sincerity," and Scott's popping these bottles and not telling them, or actually he might have told them and they just weren't listening because they were paying attention to the show. And I'm watching these people just explode, like all the way down the bar, like drinking this stuff. It was great, absolutely great. I can't wait till you guys do that again. Maybe we can collab a little bit on that.
Okay.
Make it a New Sincerity,
like that
sample the
idea.
heat, little logo type thing. So, number 6. Here we go. I love bringing this one to the board here. It's not often you could tell people you're gonna put some big dicks in their mouth. It's hot sauce.
Wait, is this one? Aren't we supposed to do this one with Jim?
Oh yeah, Jim, the last 4.
Oh, no, we're only on number 6. He's doing 7 through.
Oh, okay,
Well,
yeah.
I was.
You tapping out already? How you doing?
No. I thought Jim would appreciate the sauce.
Straight up call outs, man. You guys.
Keith's really saying, Jim, you're lucky you're not getting razzed more because Noel's here. Don't let that stop you.
Just love it. The camaraderie with this team is amazing.
But there's a great group of guys during the day that work for all. It's a lot of fun working in Ernest. Talk to Jim about it when he gets out there.
Oh yeah.
Jim's there.
Me and Jim are gonna have some stuff to talk about,
They're not my choice.
especially if he gets called out on big dicks.
We have to show up. But Jim, you're the right choice. We appreciate it.
All right, Alec, are you a Toledo native? Are you born and raised here in Glass City?
I am. I was born in Toledo. Lived here for a few years, then moved out to the country, then came right back, It's where the jobs are at.
It's that rubber band effect I know you guys heard me talk about on past episodes. All right, so give me your favorite local food. If you had to move, I don't know, if you got sent to the moon tomorrow for the rest of your life, but had to come back to Toledo, what's the local food that brings you back to the Glass City?
Oh, wow. Local food. I mean, that's so tough because I eat at a lot of chains.
Oh,
God, I'm probably one of the worst people to ask this
Who is
question.
man?
I'm not,
Everybody, right on the feed.
my top 2 places I normally eat are Five Guys and Condado, and probably then my third would be Old Bag of Nails. Those chicken tenders, they hit different.
Bag of nails isn't bad. For bar food. Unfortunately, I'm getting a spinach salad there and mozzarella sticks. But their bourbon selection is fantastic.
I'd take a smash burger from Whiskey and the Wolf.
There it is. I love it. Have you ever had the nachos over there?
No.
They bury a hidden thing of queso in the middle of the
Really?
nachos. So just when you think you're out of cheese,
maybe I did.
you got You got more queso right in the middle, which is fantastic.
My wife will remember, because yeah, we like going there on date night. She's got a better memory for that stuff than I do.
Yeah? You indulging in the bourbon a little?
Well, no, she calls me out on bullshit all the time.
Oh.
Great memory.
Most females, yep. For sure.
Fantastic. So, but you don't have a local spot that you like to eat? You just called one out earlier.
I mean,
You were like, I'm about to get a Paco's dog earlier.
yeah, I mean, Tony Pacos. I mean, not somewhere I go all the time, but definitely support local as much as I can. But I like my greasy, bad food, you know? I mean, name me somewhere that has some really good greasy burger and some great bacon, and I'll try it.
Yeah, Schmuckers. That's a local diner, man. You want to go to a local greasy spoon, Schmuckers. Like, if you've not been, go. Best pie in the city. I mean, you can get, an omelet, the Wimpy Burger. Get the Wimpy Burger with bacon and a fried egg on top. You'll message me the next day and be like, oh, all right.
Good.
So we got Jim coming up next, huh?
Yes, you do.
Last 4.
All right. Come back for a photo. Thank you.
Keith sticking it through. Champ. Fist bump on that, man. They're miking up over there. What's your favorite event you guys do throughout the year? That you just like are excited about?
I like the anniversary.
The anniversary?
Yeah. We always release a modified version so we change up the hops. At one point we were doing, that's where Tropical Getaway came from. It was our 3rd anniversary celebration. So that was a crazy one, fruits and hops in that one. But now we're just sort of in a sort of more of an experimental phase with changing up the hop blends for a hazies.
And when's the anniversary? What's the official anniversary?
We always, we opened up Thanksgiving Eve 2016, but we celebrated our grand opening about a week and a half later. So it's like first full weekend in December.
Okay.
And so that's typically when we do it.
Not a bad week.
Yeah. It's sort of like the calm before the storm.
Yeah.
Everybody gets over Thanksgiving and then right before the Christmas rush.
Absolutely.
Good place to fit it in.
Welcome Jim to the table.
Well, thank you for having me, Rob. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for being here. You, I hear you are quite the hot sauce guy.
I love hot sauce.
We were talking a little bit before the show, and you've got some of the same super hots that I have in the fridge, and they're ones that don't make it to the show very often. So, but I hear you're living your best life.
I am.
That's awesome. Well, we're going to talk
Not
about
too
that.
bad.
We got another
Oh, no.
local. Skeets Heat. Corey's in the building. Brought me a hoodie today. He grows these peppers, makes his sauce. It's Peaches and Scream. White Reaper, was it? Was it White Reaper? White Ghost.
White Ghost.
Star Scrims.
Vinegar base, is it?
Lots of garlic.
This is going to be I think of all the 4, this is going to be the worst one for me.
The worst one for you.
Yeah, because of peaches and because of the vinegar. So we'll see.
No peaches in it. That's just because of one of the peppers is a peach.
Ah,
Well, there we
It
go.
was actually a peach reaper in Star Screams. That's why. Yeah, there's no peaches in it. But
Oh.
there's vinegar in it.
all right. That
right.
makes it better.
Nothing to make it sweet though.
Ooh, that's a good doubt there, Rob.
Yeah. I love the taste of it. Well, it's got tons of garlic in it. You put garlic on anything, and I'm going to eat it.
So was it Scott or was it Alec that left this mess on this plate here? Which one was it, Keith?
I don't know.
That might have been a Scott. Woo. There we go. There's the heat.
Whoops.
Heat's coming in.
All right.
That's a good flavor,
Any
though.
more napkins? Because I
Yeah.
might need some.
You don't want to use Alex napkins?
No, I don't want a disease or anything.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Jim's living his best life. What'd you do before you're a brewer, right? You brew over
I'm a
there?
home brewer. Mhm.
Works in the back of the house, making the tasty stuff. What'd you do before you came over to Ernest?
I was in cardiac rehab for 28 years.
Cardiac rehab. That sounds like you need like a pretty extensive degree to get into.
It was all right. I have a couple of degrees. You made this one? That's really good.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Back of the throat.
yeah.
You getting it?
Yeah,
I'm getting it.
but it's manageable.
Couple degrees, and then where did you start working at the South location? Were you down here? You just kind of all over the place.
South location
So-
mostly.
Well, like, do you have a specialty, like a specialty beer you like to brew?
I like anything dark, stouts, porters, my Irish red. There's a whole bunch of them that I like to do.
Fantastic. What about those beers is what?
I just love the complexity on some of them that I've done. I was able to brew a beer for you guys in December. My spruce tip ale, my old Tannenbaum, and that was it's a unique beer because I use spruce tips in place of the hops for the bitterness and stuff. So that is hot.
Yeah, we had never done a spruce tip beer before, and Jim was, all October we're hearing all his stories about his spruce tip ale, and I said,
October, I started
think-
talking about it in like August.
so we're gonna need to get this on the schedule.
Yeah. Was it a big seller? Everybody like it?
Oh, he sold it out in what, a week and a half maybe?
Yep.
I like a good spruce tip in a beer. Like, that's it's got those. It's just got those very like features of a hop, but like different, right? So you do it right. You add a new flavor complexity and a new flavor altogether. That's really awesome. Spruce tip ale. We bringing that back this year?
I believe so. Yeah, no reason why I wouldn't.
I hope so.
Well, we might have to brew a big batch of it if we're gonna put it on tap at 3 locations.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Which
Did
we'll
that
see.
end up in cans?
No, it
No.
was it was brewed down here.
Okay, so it was brewery
it was
release.
only available here.
Are you gonna
Son of a bitch.
look at that? That's
What
service.
service?
That's service right there, Alec. Are you gonna do some of the same stuff that you're doing down here over at Westgate? Are you gonna do a small batch like brew
So
reeling stuff over there?
we plan to do some unique beers for Westgate. They will be brewed here because the batch size here is about 50 gallons yield, and that lasts about a month.
Okay.
Typically, when you give it a tap, and so, we'll see what the demand is for what. We'll reach into the recipe bag, mix it up. Get some cool stuff that makes people drive around town to get it.
Love it. Well, I'm not gonna have to drive around town. I'm gonna drive 2 blocks,
Nice.
and I'll be over at Westgate. Man, why did I put these bottles so far out today? All right. Bottle number 8, the bomb, Beyond Insanity.
This one's at 165,000 Scoville units on this one.
137, we'll say 137-ish. I think there's like a point in there, something. So we'll just round out 137.
You ready for it, Jim?
I am. Bring it. You guys have almond milk though, don't you?
We do. Oh, he needs a cup.
No, I'm good.
You're good?
Actually, better get me one, Rob.
I was like, you see me look at the camera. Where'd I put those cups? I got silver solo cups because I'm not country with them red solo cups.
No, that cheat code all day long.
Yeah.
Oh, it strips the oil right out of your mouth.
This one's brutal.
Yeah, after
Got
that,
the peanut gallery out there just ruining it.
I don't know.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother. Yeah. All right.
That's a.
Whew. My tears are already coming.
All right, here we go.
You ready?
Not the best tasting sauce in the world. Look at that. Yep. There it is.
Huh.
Not my favorite.
It got quiet in
It's
here.
coming.
Oh yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah, everybody's waiting. It's that calm. What future experiments we got coming from you on the beer end, Jim? I know you got some secrets to tell.
I am. Holy cow. I really want. I have a recipe. I want to make a. I want to make a wee heavy, Scottish wee heavy, and I want to make a authentic Czechoslovakian Pilsner. Those are the ones that I want to make at home.
So what makes a Czechoslovakian Pilsner different from a regular, everyday
Well,
Pilsner?
I use all Czechoslovakian ingredients, including the hops like Saz. Oh shit! You're trying to make me talk, Rob. Holy cow!
Could you imagine if I would have did this to the mayor?
What, he didn't do this one?
No.
I got about.
I would have got evicted from Toledo.
Oh yeah, and I don't want to get anywhere near my eyes with my hands.
Please don't. Please don't.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Get you some. Ask Jim about the garage door.
Hey,
What'd Jim do to the garage door?
let me tell you. I'll tell you what I did. Not only did I hit it once, Rob, I hit it twice with that forklift.
With a fork? Where? Down South Toledo?
Yes, sir.
I feel like I almost got smacked by that thing pulling in for a lobster roll one day.
You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Told you that one bites you, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's bad.
It's only 137,000. Jim was telling me he's got like 7 million Scoville in the fridge.
6 million.
6 million.
Yeah, that's bad.
Flatline. Yeah, sign. That one bites you though. Need more milk? Everybody good?
I'm good.
Jesus.
Czechoslovakian Pilsner.
Yes,
Coming
sir.
to earnest. We gonna bring that to Westgate, or we gonna keep that in South Toledo?
Oh, it might be just in my garage.
Might just be in your garage.
Damn.
Yeah, that was intense. Get that shit away.
Rob just sits here.
Oh. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Tomorrow's not a great day for me. That's awesome. Okay, so we hit a garage not once but twice, South Toledo, with a forklift, and we got a Czechoslovakian Pilsner coming.
Yes, sir.
That brings us to sauce number 8.
Those tears or sweat?
Maybe a little both.
Sweat tears? Sweat tears?
Sweatiers,
Tears.
Hand me that
They're
milk
twets.
behind you,
little twets. Oh yeah, take as much as you want. I brought 2 of
Need
those.
some more?
No, I got enough for one more wing probably. And
Yeah, chug.
that stuff helps.
Doesn't it? It's better than normal dairy milk. The chocolate adds a little to it too. It's a little easier to drink. Brings us to sauce number 8, unique garlic. We only got 2 more to do.
Bring it, Rob. Bring it.
Can't you sure? You sure, Jim? What'd you got in there?
I promise you, it's, after that last one, I'm trying to move us along while we're burning from the last one. It'll help you.
Is that how it works?
It'll help you. It'll help you.
God, my son Nick and I, we were down at Pepper Palace a couple years ago. We tried the end,
Yeah.
the 6 million. Why is that one just bothering the hell out of me? You know?
I don't know what it is.
Whew.
That's the brick wall. But if I have to go by Scoville rating, that one sits number 8. Unique garlic. Here we go.
Down the hatch.
I promise this will taste better.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That one's got flavor.
I'm worried about 2 minutes from now, but
As that grows.
oh, it's already hitting. Shit.
So being a hot sauce guy, Jim, what you got a couple? You probably got a few bottles in the fridge at
How many
home.
bottles do you think we have? About 10 in the fridge?
What's your fave? What's your fave? You got a favorite?
What's that called? Chalupa?
Cholula.
Oh, Cholula.
That's my
with
favorite.
the little wooden top on it?
Yeah, that's my favorite from my everyday. Oh, even the eyes.
Oh, careful.
Yeah,
you
don't-
want new?
yeah,
Let me get you new
don't-
stuff. Let
Don't
me get you new
too
stuff.
close. You never know what's on your hands.
Especially Alec.
Yeah, yeah. You never know what's on Alec's hands.
Oh, jeez. He just poured my beer. No.
Wow. So how many score units is in this one? Would you say?
I think we're at like the 475,500 range. We're at like 500,000, but still got flavor, right? Like that.
That one has a lot more flavor than the one
Oh,
before.
Tire
that.
Fire, the bottle of Tire
Yeah.
Fire. Yeah, that's. I feel like who said it? It was Chris Clark said like, guy that after he smokes the tires at the drag strip and you go and lick the drag strip, that's in that bottle. Oh, so you like the Cholula?
With a chipotle too.
You like a chipotle, a good smoky pepper?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I liked about this one. This one's got like a little smoky hint to it. Shout out to Aaron Lawson over at Toledo Spirits.
Doing all right.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys look a little glossy, but you guys are doing it.
The lights are hot, right? Right, Keith? It's not the sauce.
That's
it's
an
just
LED,
the lights.
Jim.
So one of my favorite Ernest Brew Works weeks is Crunchy Hippie Week. I got to enjoy a peanut butter strawberry jam Crunchy Hippie today because of the peanut butter. Is it month? Peanut butter month
Yeah,
that you guys are
peanut
going
butter
through, which is awesome. If you have not had it, come down here. It's down
It's
here.
absolutely phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Someone told me it reminded them of high school lunch or elementary lunch. The blueberry maple Crunchy Hippie is absolutely fantastic. That's in cans. I believe I saw it in cans at Joseph's, which is awesome. I can get a 4-pack of that, and again, it's not a beer that you have to drink now. You can let that sit for a few weeks and enjoy as at leisure. We got any other variations of Crunchy Hippie that we might be seeing?
So-
Wake and bake, right?
Yeah, Wake and Bake comes out for Crunchy Hippie Month, and we've done that can release twice now, and so we got that recipe pretty dialed in. But that's probably one of the best, most well-received variations of Crunchy Hippie. But I think we have our hippie portfolio complete for the minute.
All right. Nothing
but-
crazy new.
Nothing
Finish that
new
wing,
in the-
Rob.
in
Come on
the-
now.
Nothing new in the hippie portfolio. Yeah, but yeah, blueberry maple
Oh, it's solid.
was the newest addition. So yeah, we trialed a batch of that down here last summer and honed in on how we wanted that one to go.
Damn. Alec, you couldn't handle this.
The other one, the Wake and Bake. So you're using coffee. Are you using local coffee?
So it's actually an espresso concentrate, and so no, a lot of our other coffee beers, they do use coffee from actual coffee, but this one to work in concert with that the maple syrup and the strong backbone of Crunchy Hippie, we decided to go with that espresso concentrate.
The AM PM we used.
Yeah, AM PM.
And that's on tap down here
Local,
today.
yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
on
yeah.
tap.
So I was going to ask about that. What's AMPM all about?
So that was one of my recipes, and the idea was, well, at the time it was formulated, it was we were starting to get into this like whole idea of a white stout,
Okay.
where you take a lot of roasty flavors and put them in a light beer. And this was not meant to be a white stout. It was meant to highlight the coffee singularly, because a lot of the white stout recipes also include things like vanilla and cocoa nibs and other things you would normally find in some like barrel-aged imperial stouts. And so this one we went with a blonde. It's fortified with some lactose to give it some sweetness, some body to help, sort of amp up the coffee.
Yeah, yep.
And then we use really good coffee, roasted by Lance over at Actual Coffee.
Beautiful.
This stuff that we got this year, I think, was a Peruvian variety. So AMPM always uses a lighter roast.
Okay.
And then we...
There's more
make
caffeine in that lighter roast.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know.
And it gets used twice. So there's a hot side edition and a cold side edition.
Oh, All right, oh, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. It goes in the boil and then it goes
Yeah,
into
so
the
you get the
finishing end
full
of things.
spectrum. You get a cold brew sort of aspect to it, and you also get a steeped coffee aspect.
I might have to have a little sample of that before I leave
Yeah.
tonight. 'Cause
Phenomenal.
that-
You won't
yeah.
want to leave. You want to have another one. Woo! Feeling better?
I can probably get to one more maybe.
Yeah, we've only
that's
got
all
one
we
more.
have.
That's all we got, number
Yeah,
10. And
yeah.
I've got an easy question on this one. We can ask all the participants on this roll. Wicked Reaper, you mentioned Pepper Palace, Jim.
Yes, sir.
This is straight from Pepper Palace. Wicked Reaper, we touched that 2 million, 2.5 million range here. And this one's a little more liked than the bomb, because you can see we're almost done with this. So
you've had that for all your seasons, right? You don't go through a bottle of that in one season, do you?
no, but this one probably entered the game about halfway to 3/4 of the way through season 1. But there was a lot more episodes in season 1 because I didn't know if I
2
was.
million. 2 million score units.
Yeah, I always do this to myself.
Last one.
You got it on your hands.
No, I just put a lot on. It's a little
That's
drippy
probably
factor.
a lot too.
Let's see.
It's
Oh,
It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
I'll see you on Thursday.
No, I'll be there. I'll be there tomorrow.
I'm going to match Keith at least.
All right.
There we go.
I was hoping we'd finish
There
this
we
sauce.
go.
Oh, you poor bastard.
All right.
There it is.
You ready?
Let's go.
All right.
Sauce
Cheers,
number
guys.
10,
Cheers.
season 3, episode 5.
Here we go.
That was episode 2 and 3. All right, this is a fun one, guys. This is where you guys get to call out people. Who would you like to see sit here and run through the gambit of hot sauces?
Scott.
I've already done it. No, I'm done.
Scott went through all 10.
My son Nick. My son Nick would probably do this.
So, Nick, you've been called out. Here you work at a music studio.
Phenomenal.
Come sit in the hot seat. Let's talk music. Let's talk studio. Let's promote local.
Has Kango on it?
Kango has not. So I've reached out. The girls from Kango want to do it. Girls from Kango want to do it. So we've been talking since they're open on Tuesdays. It's really difficult. They are Kangos. So it's
I thought this one was the worst.
we have to do a Monday if we're gonna do the girls from Kangos. But we'll get them over here to do that. So maybe we'll get Kango over here. He can talk about. He's got 3 new restaurants. Or 2 new restaurants, he's got Cato over there, or Cato, and he's got, the casino location going on, Shobu. So he's got tons of stuff to talk about. I'd love to get Kango over here. Shout out to Kango. Scott, Alec, it's only proper to ask you guys if you guys got some proper shout outs.
Yes. Oh, Alec got it.
Come on, Alec, try that one.
I'm good. You guys got some big balls over here. I could never have done that. But
It's because you don't have bones.
no, you got enough for me. I'm good on that one. But I'm gonna shout out my friend Justin. He likes hot stuff, and that boy be putting sauce on everything he eats. So more power to you.
What's Justin do?
He's a manager at Tire Man in Bowling Green. So
Oh.
if you need work on your car, he'll hook you up. So
Probably not after he sits here. Oh, does he?
yeah, Bob the owner loves him. He's basically like his son.
Okay. Justin from Tire Man, you've been called out. I thought I heard Scott call out Nicole Corey earlier.
Yeah, she needs to get on that.
Nicole, get on the show. Let's eat hot sauce. Let's talk about.
And that would be perfect for right before acoustics.
We could talk about acoustic for autism. You're a judge, so we can straight up judge people. We can get really judgy on this show. Whatever. So that ends episode 5, season 3. Sample the Heat. Ernest Brewworks crew. Man, thanks. You guys were a great sport coming down here, eating the hot sauce and eating the chicken wings. Chicken wings From Stubborn Brothers, not only do they make a great slice, but they make a great chicken wing. Wish I could have brought them down here piping hot today, guys, but I think we made them hot enough.
Yeah. Thanks for having us, Rob.
Yeah, thank you so much.
No, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. And shout out to Ernest Brew Works downtown. This is where we're at, Tuesdays.
Ernest.
6 to 9 o'clock, they're open to the public. If you buy a Sample the Heat t-shirt and wear it down here, I buy all your beers. So I say that now. 20 people are going to show up next week, and I'm going to have like a $200,000 bar tab. Whatever. I don't care. I called it out. You come and prove me wrong. Let's go. We're done.
Check out.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Toledo.